Hello everyone, welcome back to Life in Times of Mulch. That's me. I know what you're thinking. I'm wearing black. Could only mean one thing. Yes, it's the return of build the Lotus 97T, made famous by Ayrton Senna. We're building 3 more stages. How will it go? No one will know until after we get it done. So let's build it and then let's talk about it. Join me. Come on. So here we are again with building the Ayrton Senna's Lotus 97T. Stages 6, 7 and 8. I know it's been a little while, apologies for that. So without further ado, don't want to keep it any longer, let's crack on and see what comes in stage number 6. And here are the parts for said stage. Let's get it open and take a closer look. So, taking a close look at these parts here. I think this is, yeah, that's metal. There's quite a lot of metal parts there, some plastic brackets. We've got all those pieces in there, and we do have some screws. We have some DM screws. We have some CM screws, they're tiny, jeez. And we have some BM screws. So let's see what we need to do. Right, so looking at it, the first thing we've got to do is we need to take this large metal piece. We also need this small metal bracket here. It's actually got teeth in the bracket. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And this little plastic clamp. And what we're doing first, holding this piece this way around, just placing the bar with the teeth on it, teeth facing down, and this is going to go over these 4 pegs over the top like that. So that's going to hold that in. That's going to be loose. That's going to go over the top like that, and then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 of the BM screws in to hold it in. I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. Okay, so just to show you, making sure the teeth on that bar are facing down, and then we put them 4 BM screws in there. So the next thing we need to do is bring over the left hand side of the front that we made earlier. Here's one I made earlier. And we need to take one of these bar pieces, one of these little crossbars, and there's 2 holes, so you can see just there and there. Basically that bar is going to fit on there, and it's going to be screwed in the other side with 2 CM screws. So let me get that done. Okay, so that's the bar we've just put in just there. Now bringing over the right hand side, we're just going to do exactly the same thing. So those 2 holes, put the other one of these bars with 2 more CM screws. So we've got that in the right hand side as well. Next bit is quite tricky. Using this rod sticking out the right hand side, you see you've got a hole in the top there. This piece that you created earlier, you want to place that top ring on the top of the steering rod and screw that down with a DM screw. Once that's screwed on, I'll be able to show you how that looks, hopefully, if I can get it on. Wish me luck. You can see what I've done there. I've attached that onto the steering rod there. And for added fun and amusement, we're going to attach the same one but on the other side with another DM screw. Let's do that. There you go. I hope that's somewhat clear. Obviously that should be that way around. Okay. This piece that we got in this stage we don't use, so keep that safe. So let's move on to stage 7 and hope that I've got stage 6 right. And here are the parts for stage 7. We've got another screwdriver. Let's get them open. So in this stage we've got a lot small pieces here. We've also got a bar wrench and another screwdriver. Also got this very heavy piece of metal here, nice printing and carbon fibre on there. And we've got a bundle of screws. We've got HP screws, GP screws, GP, DP, and FP. So, okay, the first thing we're going to do in stage 7 is we're going to attach this metal piece to the nose, strengthen all that up. And when we screw that in, we're going to put a GP screw in this hole, and in the other hole we're going to put a HP screw. I'm going to do that on both sides, so I'll get them in and show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is attached to all of the front of that now, so that should look something like that. You're going to have a bad time with these screws, just warning you now, with this little wrench thing that they give you. So just do what you can. It's not easy. Okay, next thing you're going to do is going to be the easiest bit on this. See that end hole? We're going to push this little red piece into it. Okay, so that's going to look like that's going on. Next you're going to take this piece and this little piece here. I think it looks like the gear shifter. And with a FP screw, you're going to screw that into there. Okay, so that looks like that. This very small black piece pushes on to that end of that black piece. Okay, so that's going to look like that. Those first 4 holes will line up the 4 lugs on the bottom of here, and it pushes in. So let's push that all in. Okay, that looks like that. Long strip piece here with the peg. That's going to go into that last hole, and then the other hole just there, we're going to put a DP screw in. So when that's all attached, that's going to look like that, with that DP screw in the back there. Now moving on to stage 8. And in stage 8 we have this big beast of a part. Very big metal section here. It's all metal. And then we've got another bag here. Let's get this open. In here before I lose it, I've got this tiny little piece here. This silver piece. These 2 pieces here. Also comes with some EM screws, loads of KP screws, some BM screws, some IP screws, and there's also, looks like a Lotus sticker there. First thing you got to do is put that little piece on here and then thread this silver piece so it goes through that little hoop. Okay, it's very fiddly, but it goes through. You can see where the silver bit's gone through. On the other side of this little piece that you've just done, there's 2 lugs. Okay, so if you can see that, it's just in there. And then on the opposite side with IP screws, I'm going to screw that in just there. Okay, so that's attached from that side and just here. Next, this piece goes just under where we put this. There's 1, 2, 3 holes there. Okay, so we've screwed that from this side, that screw there, that screw there, and that looks like that on the inside there. Next we've got this Lotus sticker. Basically that's going to go just along there. You can see that, it's just inside there. Now from the other side we're going to put this under here with some more IP screws. Okay, so that's all in on that side. Next, turning this bit upside down, we need to get this in there. So from the top it at least looks like that. And the first thing they want you to do is put some BM screws in here, here and here. Okay, so put 3 of the BM screws in there. Okay, that's done. So we put BM screws in here and here. We put EM screws here, here, here and here. And we put KP screws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the same on the other side. But just be careful when you're screwing that all in, because this little bugger here wants to fall out all the time. You'll have fun getting that back in. And once that's all screwed in, the only thing that should be able to move is your steering rod bit there. Otherwise, that's everything done in those 3 stages. Now I'm going to have a chat because I've got some thoughts. You don't need this bit till later. Have you ever done a part work and thought halfway through, not even halfway through a stage, thought, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? This isn't fun. This isn't enjoyable. This isn't what I wanted to build this car for. I had all them thoughts today. Really stressed. I don't know if you're building this Lotus, if you're watching this and you're building this Lotus and you're having the same arguments that I'm having about these screws, about these little, oh, hold on. They give you this little wrench to put in these screws to tighten up, because there's no, you can't reach in with a screwdriver. So great, they gave you one of these. But it still doesn't work. The screws wouldn't go in, the screws weren't cutting in threads properly. The screws to tighten up the panels, you want to screw in straight, but you're screwing in like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. So I don't know how any of the car is holding together. But this is where we're at. And you might think, well, that looks good, Steve. It looks impressive. Yeah, looks all right. But it was a hell of a nightmare. Hold on, I've got to fix something now. That's the other thing with this car. As soon as you pick up, you have to fix something. I don't know if I've fixed it. Right. Yes. So this is where we. This is where I've got to. This is at the end of stage 8. I was just getting really stressed with it, really stressed with it, to the point where I was thinking, well, do I want to continue because I'm not enjoying it? Am I enjoying it because it's hard? I don't think it's that. I think I'm not enjoying it because it's just, I've had so many screws not go in properly, not thread in, and I've not been over screwing them. I literally cut screws and then it's not doing anything. So the fact that this is even in one piece is a miracle. I mean, if you just looked at it like that, after what we've done today, you think, well, that's pretty successful. It looks pretty good. It's starting to take shape. It's got a big framework here. And I'd agree, it looks lovely. But I don't know. Could this be the last video I do of this Lotus? It may be. I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no. What I will say is, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully it won't be the last one of this. Hopefully I'll just calm down and I'll be okay. But I'd be interested. If you're making this car, are you struggling with it? Are you having problems with the screws? Are you having problems with the threads? Please let me know. Just drop me an email, or you can put a comment on the video and let me know how you're getting on if you're doing this model, because it's this is definitely the hardest model that I'm building at the moment. It really is testing me. Do I want to finish it? Of course I do. Will I finish it? I don't know. I don't want to leave on a downer, so let's say that it looks really good what we've completed, and we'll see you next time right here on Life and Times of Mulch. I'm about to drink a vat of Yorkshire tea. I might even have a bath in it. Catch you later. Don't forget, email Life and Times of Mulch. Don't forget the email lifeandtimesofmulch@gmail.com. See ya. I desperately need to lay down.